out, have fun. Not only did you find the place, but now you have an awesome camera to remember it by.
Yeah. Yeah, have a shake. Remember that
You don't
shit.
have to shut it off each time. Just let it run. Get used to how it moves when it's single, whatever.
Oh, OJ.
She's got Jim Jones too.
Where that?
Oh.
Jim Jones. Pastor Jim Jones.
That wasn't the goal when I cut that out. I didn't see the Jim Jones thing myself. I just saw it was there.
That's cool as shit.
It is.
Pastor Jim Jones and the People's Temple.
Oh, who is the name of the person who passed away? That
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have to look him up again.
What was the reason behind this? Well, typically on the other side of the stage, not performing, is a guy. And this guy had a lot of confidence. His name was Nathan Gale. Nathan Miles Gale, to be exact, was born on September 11th, 1979 in Chicago, Illinois, to Mary Martino, later married Clark. I also read that Mary's maiden name was actually listed as the Doors as well, so I don't know whether it was Martino or the Doors. A little background about Nathan's parents is that initially their relationship was good. When Mary found out that Gerald was an alcoholic, he drank way too much. Mary would be at home alone while Gerald would go out to party and to drink. They got married in 1974. In the same year, Mary gave birth to their first child, Looneybin. In years were fast, and in 1976, Mary gave birth to another child, but Looneybin Jonathan. Mary and Gerald's relationship would get worse with Gerald remaining in court, and he started to become emotionally and physically abusive. Mary sadly just sat back, let it all happen, because he didn't know what to do. Meanwhile, Gerald began cheating on her and began going out even more. This is when Mary got pregnant in December of 1978 and January of 1979. Regardless, Mary felt emboldened that she was better than what she was receiving from Gerald, and so this same year, she decided to divorce him. In August of 1979, the divorce was finalized, and Mary was going to go through a tough time with this new child. Little did she know the horrors and evil that would soon follow. When Nathan Miles Gale was born on September 11th of 1979, he weighed 11 pounds and 11 ounces. Nathan was born with pneumonia, and so the hospital decided to keep him for a bit of time, and eventually he got released completely healthy. A little bit after Nathan was born, Mary got into contact with Gerald just to let him know that he was born, and Gerald said that Nathan was not his, that Mary cheated on him, and that he was not going to claim Nathan as his. He was 100% serious about that. In other words, he didn't care about Nathan at all, and in fact, apparently throughout Nathan's life, Gerald would still pick up and see his two other boys pretty frequently, and he pretended that Nathan didn't exist. Mary, however, gave Nathan a lot of attention and love, but the effects of his father leaving him early were definitely detrimental. Also, I don't know why Mary decided to keep Nathan's last name as Gale. It was never specified. But Nathan had been considered to be a pretty normal kid for quite some time. He didn't really have too many issues. Mary tried her hardest to raise her three boys as good as she could and to be happy, well young men, and they really appeared to be. In the year 1980, Mary met a man named John Clark, who was a truck driver that typically drove far. John's wife had been killed in a car accident not that long ago, and they previously had 5 children together. So John was a single dad raising 5 kids. Mary and John hit it off very well, and it wouldn't take long before they moved in with each other. So did their 8 total kids. While John would drive long distances, Mary would be the one to watch all the 8 kids by herself. And at first it was kinda okay, but it got tiring and fast. Now a few years would go by, and at the age of 3, Mary had noticed that Nathan was squinting a lot, and so she took him to the eye doctor. This doctor said that Nathan's vision was very bad, and that he needed very thick prescription glasses. In the year 1983, Mary and John relocated themselves and their children to Bellefontaine, Ohio. By 1984, Nathan had started attending kindergarten, and signs of problems arose. He had a bit of trouble learning, he didn't really care about arts and crafts, and he struggled to get the work done. Now, while that's not crazy and a lot of kids are bad at school, for Nathan it was a bit of an issue. Nathan several times would be tested to see if he had any problems or disabilities or anything, but nothing was ever found. And just to be safe, the school and Mary decided to hold Nathan back a year in kindergarten so he could catch up. This didn't help at all though, and Nathan's grades and his discipline continued to be very lackluster. Nathan outside of school enjoyed video games, TV shows, and playing sports with his brothers. He really wasn't that off. But in the summer of 1991, something a bit different and telling would occur. Mary was at home when she heard the phone ring, and someone on the other line had asked her, "Are you the mother of Nathan Gale?" To which Mary replied, "Yes, I'm his mother. Is something wrong? Is he hurt?" But Nathan wasn't hurt. The person calling was the owner of a store, and this owner had caught Nathan shoplifting. Rather than calling the police, the owner decided to call Nathan's mother. When Mary picked Nathan up, his excuse was that he got peer pressured into doing it by his older brothers. By 1992, Mary and John would get divorced because money got really tight.
Look around.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit back here.
Oh, I'll be coming. Trust me.
Huh?
Where's he gonna well,
I already videoed a bunch of these.
Hey, Dan. Let me get a picture of us in here. Hold on.
There's some shit about Helter Skelter.
I'll let you have to get out.
Huh?
I don't want to be in front of the Ouija boards. Right here.
What's wrong with the Ouija boards?
Well, I respect that they're there, but I don't want a picture in front of them. Hey, come here for that.
What's up?
Turn around. Look at Dan.
Hi, Dan.
You don't...
Now, you want to see the other shit?
Oh, I will. Trust me, I'm not done with this one yet, but I'm going. Have you read these?
Huh?
Have you read these?
Some of them.
It's like a real head thing, those pieces of brain.
Yeah, I saw it. You want me to keep recording?
Huh?
You want me to keep recording?
It's up to you. I don't want to burn the whole time here. So at some point, you're going to want to just look around. Is it recording now?
Yeah, it has been.
For those of you listening, Creeper is learning how to use the new camera that we are making for our video. So make sure you let us know what you think of Creeper Camp. At some point, he's probably gonna want to shut it off and just enjoy the place. So make sure you let us know how you like it.
I'm enjoying it. I think that's a dog.
Evidence in this churchyard to keep him busy for 30 years. He first came here, he was a student at Oxford. Wherever his work has taken him since, he's always remembered. Now, as director of the Duckworth Laboratory of Physical Anthropology.
Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't get any of that.